Okay, wait, you have seen the One Punch Man season 1 and season 2. Now it is time for season 3, but everybody is saying that animation is bad quality, it doesn't match the manga. Everywhere there is a lot of speculation about this anime. But is it true or it is false speculation? I will be reviewing these first 2 episodes in depth. These are already available to watch free on YouTube, so I have rewinded it and watched again and again. So I came to a conclusion. I will be going to review first and second episode. I will going to let you know what they have done right and wrong things in this season. So let's begin with the new episode. Welcome back to ANIME PTB. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe it. You have already witnessed the One Punch Man season 1 with a lot of godly animation. You can't forget the Genos versus Saitama. That was one of the best animation I have ever watched and one of the best action scene also. When I watched that episode again and again and again, it has a lot of repeat value to it. Not only that episode, season 1 was godly made, but when it came to season 2, lot of the problems arrived. First one, the action scenes. Action scenes were a lot of incomplete. I mean, they were not completed and they wanted to feel that emotions as well as aggression in that scene, but it is nowhere near it. Also in season 2, the storyline, it was very complicated where compared to season 1, it is almost 30 to 40% Saitama appearance. But if you consider in season 2, there is very less and lesser Saitama appearance. So I felt that this anime needs a more of the filler kind of thing. And last far and most important thing, it is done the justice to a manga? No. When you read the manga, there are a lot of different feeling to it, and also when you go deeper into storyline, if you just copy the manga and deliver it as an anime, it doesn't going to work. Because in manga, if you are going to skip which is not your favorite part and just go to the main page, but in animation it doesn't happen like this. It carries the pace with it. In animation, if it is totally 23 minutes episode, it is all depend on how you start it, how you end it. Also with a lot of background score in it and the continuity which you have to present in it, it is lot of difficulty, which was done beautiful in season 1, but season 2 it was nowhere near to this one. When we arrived to the season 3, when I watched the season 3's episode 1 and saw the intro song, it was totally dull. I mean guys, I have saw the season 1 and season 2 songs, they were OP kind of things, but season 3 nowhere near to this one. But little bit I had a hope in it. I wanted to witness more of the Saitama Kings. I wanted to see what they have improved and what they haven't improved in this season. If we just want to talk about the positive things, first positive thing is that they got a lot more of the comical scenes compared to the season 2. Season 2 was all more like the more of the manga scene. They doesn't know which scene has to be elaborated and which scene has to be fast forwarded. This season they are maintaining the pace very well. Although it is a bit slower, but it is acceptable. Second most and my favorite thing, that is budget to animation ratio. I mean, if they are going to spend much money as they spent it in season 2, and they are definitely going to lose. So many people are saying that there is a degradation in the animation. Yeah, but they have to maintain the profit also. That's why I am liking this one. But there are lot of negative things in this one. The negative first and foremost thing is animation. Yeah, they have degraded in the animation, but they are not maintaining the continuity to episode by episode. When I watched it especially, I thought that some scenes they are made it more elaborative. I mean, when I saw that episode, the character is literally struck. I mean, there is no hand movement, no expressions. It's just like a still image, it is just moving on. I mean, these kind of scenes I have never witnessed in 20s animes also. There is very lot of low effort. That's why I'm not liking this one. It's okay to degrade the anime, but I don't like it this low effort content. Continuing to that, the background score, I mean sounds, it is very horrible guys. I mean, I have witnessed the One Punch Man season 1 and season 2, and the opening and the background scores, they are totally on point. In season 2 also they have maintained a good music in it, but this time there is no much hype creating to that scene, which is the depth which is required in that scene. Let me consider an example. In episode 2 where a Garo comes to save that child, I doesn't feel there's something connected or doesn't feel the sympathy to save that child. But when you compare to season 1 or season 2, when Saitama or Garo saved that child, there was a bit of connection and there was a bit of emotion. But this scene, no, there is no emotion in future. What will be my recommendation? I mean, whole season going to be there in same tone, but what we can expect? We can expect some more fillers and more elaborated funny scenes. I know manga is straightforward, nowhere near the Saitama is going to appear many times in this one. I know this kind of animes are a bit complicated where the branch system will be applied. If you don't know the branch system, it just means that the main storyline storyline going to get divided in more branches. I mean, everybody will get the different storyline, different side character and different background story, so you are going to get bit bored until you arrive to the main character. So one more thing I want to address is that just don't blame anime, because it's just following the manga story. I know you want to see more One Punch Man stuff, you want to see him fight, you want to see lot of monsters fighting with One Punch Man, but you know that this is not going to happen anyway soon, because after 3 to 4 episodes giving up the lot of build-ups, after fight with a lot of heroes, then only Saitama going to appear. So if you are just going to blame and wanted to see some more Saitama, they just have to add the more fillers, otherwise there is no chance to see the Saitama. I mean, this is the only anime where I want to just see the fillers. There is no anime where I want to see the fillers, so just don't blame it. And finally, to watch it or drop it. I mean, let us give it this anime more chances. I mean, again watching 3 to 4 episodes to just judge it. This is not a perfect conclusion, but I feel that we have to give it more chances, because you know the story is like that only, and animation is totally low effort. So this is my review after watching the first 2 episodes of One Punch Man season 3. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. ANIME PTB. Meet you in the next episode. Bye bye, sayonara.